Okay, all right, that's nice, that's good. Off to a nice start, like an old man into a warm bath. Wonderful, welcome, good to have you all here. This is the That's Good Footy panel show. It's Collingwood night. Thank God, they say. All right, that is very, very fortunate. The boys are pretty excited. They can't wait to come out here and meet you all. You're looking forward to meeting them? These are the only live and interactive footy panel shows where the fans meet the players and the players meet the fans. This is what we do here. They are an engaging exercise, and we hope that you enjoy yourselves when you get to meet them. Let's get them out here. Our first panellist, he was born on the 15th of January in 2000. He's played a total of 54 games and he's kicked a total of 3 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2019. When he plays for the Collingwood Football Club, he wears the number 3 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Isaac Quaynor.
Good old Collingwood forever. They know how to play the game. Side by side they stick together to uphold
that's lovely. It's a really beautiful rendition of that song and he appreciates it. How's his smile, ladies? Huh? All the girls in the room just went, oh, Isaac. Hey, nice to have you here, man. That was a really nice walkout too.
Thank you.
You know, hi everyone. Yeah, good to see you. How are you, man? How's everything?
No, very well. Thanks for having me, guys. It's actually a great turnout. Last time I was here, I actually was here for my Oakley Chargers BNF, so it's actually nice to be back here.
No way.
Some good memes in this place. Came second, so pretty happy.
Really? That's we had Nick Larkey on the show from North Melbourne last week. He was telling us he was here for he's under 18s, and that was the last time he was here as well. So well done, Mulgrave Country Club. You put on a really good night. We're going to make sure we do a little bit better tonight, though. Let's get our second panellist out here. He was born on the 9th of December in 2002. He's played a total of 23 games and he's kicked 38 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2021. When he plays for the Collingwood Football Club, he wears the number 33 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Jack Ginaman.
Good old Collingwood forever. They know how to play the game. Side by side they stick together to uphold the Magpie's name. See the barricades are shouting.
Thank you, that's wonderful. It's great that these boys are here, but how wonderful is it that they're both just so young and vibrant and they look so wonderful. How are you, mate? How's everything with you?
Yes, I'm going very well.
Yes.
Good to be back on the show and keen for tonight.
Yeah, nice. It's keen. As I said, he's been on before. We had him on once before and I thought, this guy, he knows what he's doing. We've got to get him back on again. And he's very popular at Collingwood Football Club. I'm not quite sure why. What's all going on with you, like? Jesus, get into it. Nice to have you here, though, both of you. We're going to get into it. We want to find out a little bit more about them tonight. We're going to do it in our first segment, boys. It's called Who Are You? All right, these are random questions, boys, so you just feel free. However the emotion captures you, you just come out with your answer. Tell us, what sort of a student were you at school?
You can start.
I was a student that tried hard, wasn't very smart, but I tried really hard. So I was good at some subjects, but I was always a bit of a failure at maths. That's my real struggle.
Yeah, all right.
I reckon I was the opposite. I didn't try hard, but I was smart.
I could just about go along with that, not even being there.
School wasn't for me, though. I didn't do any of my exams. I sort of gave up and picked footy and, got lucky enough.
Can I ask, what did the report card say? Was it very similar each year? He's, if he only paid more attention in class, he'd be an A student. What was it?
Yeah, mine wasn't great. Mum had a lot of conversations with me about my reports, but oh well, she doesn't really care anymore.
Yeah, it's all worked out quite well. But Mum are alright. Mum wasn't too fussed about how I went to school, but I was always pretty diligent with it, which is good. So,
yeah, good. Yeah. Excellent. Well, very well said. Hey, growing up as a kid, would you like to catch up with your friends and have kick down at the local oval or after school? Give us a little bit of an insight into what you used to get up to. Yeah,
down at Castlemaine, my local oval. Me and the boys used to love going for a kick. Always used to run to the pocket first, not from in front. But when Dad was there, I always had to go to the front, kick a few drop punts, but not anymore, just the snaps now. So, yeah, definitely went down to the oval and had a few kicks, that's for sure.
Just before you answer, Isaac, there's some stories about the old man, isn't there, and about your goal-kicking prowess, and you want to allude to that just before we go on?
Yeah, I definitely learnt off him. He was a pretty good player back in the day. He kicked 100 twice, so
wow.
And not many points. I think he kicked 130 and 15 points. So he was a pretty good kick, and that's where I get it from.
Yeah, good. Okay, Isaac, please.
Yeah, no, I was pretty similar. I used to just go down to the park casually with a few mates. A couple other mates were at Oakley Chargers as well, and kind of aspiring to be football players. So we always used to get out there together and try and get better. So it was good fun.
Perfect. What was your favourite subject at school?
Isaac touched on it. Maths. I was a big maths man. If I couldn't do PE, obviously that's the stock standard answer. But yeah, maths was always good because you could relate it to footy, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
I used to like business. I'm pretty good at just kind of BSing, so I just kind of BS my way through things. So, yeah.
Did you used to dominate in the schoolyard? That's another one that I'm always curious about that. Did you used to get out there at lunchtime or after school, whenever break was on, and just dominate in the schoolyard?
I think in primary school I did. I was a big boy, big chubby boy, so compared to the other grade 6s and grade 5s, but once I got to year 7 and 8, everyone sort of caught up to me, and I became the little kid, and even now everyone's caught up, so I'm the small kid that everyone can pick on.
Right.
Yeah, I was actually very similar as well. The chubby big kid in primary school who used to just bully kids, and then everyone kind of caught up, and I started getting picked on a little bit, but I held my own.
Yeah, good. Who did you guys barrack for growing up?
I was a Hawks man, die-hard Hawks supporter.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Move along quite quickly, yeah.
I grew up going for Collingwood, so...
Now, you've been on the show before. You know that's how you win the fans,
Yeah,
right? You just keep saying Collingwood for every answer. Going back to your first game, okay, you've just been told you're playing this week. Who was the first person you told, and what was their reaction?
You want to go first?
Sure. I found out at a training session out the front of MSAC, I believe, there was a bit of a weird one. I had no idea. I was really shocked. So it was in the drive home. I just called Mum, and she was, hysterical. She was up and about, and we were kind of just enjoying the moment together. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I was a bit different last year. Round 19, we had Robert Harvey as coach, and on a Thursday session or Wednesday, sort of just got us together and said the boy from Bendigo's in, and that's how it happened. And first person I called was Dad, because I knew he'd be over the moon, and a lot of swear words as soon as I told him that I was playing, and he was that happy, and that was a pretty proud moment for Dad.
How good's that? Something you'll never forget, isn't it? Yeah, okay. What was the emotion like when you first put the jumper on in the change rooms for the first time? You're now not a supporter anymore, you're not a fan, you're now wearing the Collingwood black and white. What was that?
Yeah, well, I was struggling not to have a bit of a fanboy moment, to be honest. I was like, Pendles is right next to me. This is crazy, but it was an unbelievable. Get around me.
Very dreamy.
No, it was a really special moment, and I still remember to this day. Darcy Moore gave me my jersey, and he spoke really well, and it was a really special moment. So
that's good. That's great, mate.
Yeah, mine would have been a bit different. Isaac's. I was in the COVID year, so
that's right.
Yeah, when I had mine, it was I had about 150 people over Zoom just on a laptop just watching me get my jumper presented to me by Tay Adams, and he's one of my really good mates down at the club. And as soon as I put the jersey on, I was very nervous. Yeah. I'm not really a nervous person anymore, but definitely that first game when I was walking out to an empty crowd, it was still very surreal, and being on Eddie Habb was crazy.
That's amazing. That is so cool. Did you guys used to collect footy cards when you were growing up?
Yeah, I'm a massive footy cards collector.
Yeah, I used to try and steal them off my neighbour. Mum didn't buy them for me, so I'd just go down there and try and steal some.
So my question being, you used to collect footy cards. What was it like when you saw you on a footy card for the first time?
Yeah, I only just got one, so I've signed a few. So that was pretty cool. Some little kids come up to me and sign away, and it's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, we grew up collecting them. I got a couple where my facial expression's looking horrible, but they're doing me dirty. But it's a really special moment for sure.
That's great. Does everyone in the family now barrack for who you play for, or do they still barrack for others?
Yeah, mum and my two sisters definitely have been converted. My sister was hard. She was an Essendon fan, so after Anzac Day it was pretty easy. And then Dad was a Mad Hawks fan, but like all dads, they just want to support their son, and he was pretty rapt to be a Pies man.
Absolutely. Just before you go, I've got to go back to this. Your sister was an Essendon supporter. Did you have any byplay with her leading up to that game?
Yeah, a little bit. Half the family's sort of Essendon, so a couple of my cousins and stuff, but it's pretty funny after they got converted pretty quick and wanted some photos. So
That's excellent.
Yeah, I was able to convert most of the family. Mum was Essendon. She came over pretty early. Dad doesn't really know much about football, so it was pretty easy to get him over. And then I've got 5 younger siblings, so I just kind of converted 4 of them. There's still one, Luke. He's in the middle. He's actually a really good player.
Okay.
But he's a very loyal Hawthorn fan, so I'm yet to get him on board. But
Right.
I'm working at it.
He's a work in progress, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you remember your first day turning up to the club at training? Right, you got to turn up to the Holden Centre or whatever it's called now in that relation. I think it changes with its brand name. But my point being, you turn up for the first day. Did you know where to park? Did you know where to sit when you get inside? Like, what was that first day like?
yeah, the first day was crazy. I didn't have a license, so that was already pretty weird. And I got drafted on the 10th, and I was staying at Tay Adams' house on the 12th. So that was pretty crazy. You watch Tay, and he's just in a grand final and all those things, and nearly won a Norm Smith. And now I'm sort of living with him, and that was pretty crazy. And I remember walking in with Isaac Chugg, the other rookie, and Ollie Henry, and just going through our paces in our first session. They looked after us early on, so it was pretty crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, mine was pretty different. I born and bred in Melbourne, grew up in East Doncaster, so I wasn't too far from me. I stayed at home.
Yep.
So I had Tyler Brown and Callum Brown pick me up. So in the morning they were just going back and forth, arguing the whole car ride as brothers do. And then
Brothers.
we got there, got introduced to the group, and then we didn't even train. We just went out and watched. So it was pretty cruisy first day. Yeah.
Intimidated?
Sorry?
Were you intimidated in any way, shape, or form?
I think that was the
Anxious?
next day. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was the next day. But
Okay.
it was a bit of a weird one. But
You definitely feel that. I think I remember my first few training sessions. You know you're a good kick, but you kick softer to Pendles so you don't fuck it up. And
no left foot kicks to Pendles, that's for sure.
Yeah, you kick on your good foot and you're sort of poking at and lobbing it up so you don't stuff it up. But once you get over that stage, it's pretty good.
That's excellent. All right. Hey, what's the biggest crowd that you first played in front of, and how did that feel walking out onto the field? Can you remember the first? Obviously, we've just come out of COVID, so I wanted to know about how it was this year.
Yeah, my lowest crowd's obviously 0. That was my first game.
Yeah.
And my last crowd was 70,000, and we played in front of 85,000. The Pies fans are loyal, so it's good when they come down.
Absolutely.
But 0 to 85,000 is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mine's the same.
Same.
Yeah. So
Just an
kind
amazing.
of done it all, but
Can you remember coming up the race? Obviously, because as you know, we've spoken about how many games you played, and you've come out. It's your first game in front of a massive crowd. What's that feeling like? Do you actually hairs on the back of your neck or your arms stand up? Are you nervous? You can't wait to get out there? You want to soak it all in? What's that vibe?
Yeah, definitely Anzac Day. That was probably my biggest crowd, or Geelong round 3. The Anzac Day is just so surreal. With a minute of silence, there's no...
And so much build up to it. Yeah,
exactly. So much build up, and there's no sound in the middle of silence, and you can't really hear anything. So that was definitely one that tingles down the back of your neck, and that moment was pretty cool. I don't know what you thought about that.
Yeah, 100%. The minute of silence, and then that roar that comes like just after that when you start running back to the start your warm-up. That's just like, it's been a dream of mine to be part of a game like that. So
Isn't
it's pretty cool.
That is so cool. If it was your choice, not the coach's, what position do you reckon would best suit you?
Forward pocket, like I am.
I'd probably say defender, but I'd love to have a crack in the midfield one day.
Isaac rates himself as a forward as well.
Yeah, I could do it all.
Well, that's it. You're versatile. Was footy the only sport you ever thought about playing? Was there any moments where you thought you'd go in a different direction, or footy was always your passion?
In under 15s and 16s, I played a little bit of state cricket, but it sort of just didn't really do much. I wasn't that good at it. And then I played a little bit of local basketball and obviously tennis and just every sport you could pick from when you were
Had
young.
to go with everything.
Yeah, cricket was a little bit when I was 16 and then sort of just gave it up and stick to footy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was basketball.
Okay.
I played basketball all the way up until I was about 17, so I was kind of like trying to do both, even when I was playing TAC Cup, but I had to kind of pick one at one point, and I kind of figured I'm not 6'6" and giant, so it's probably footy for me.
Let's go for footy.
Yeah.
In relation to football, do you watch a lot of it on TV? And if you do you watch it with the sound up or down?
No, I like hearing what the commentators have to say.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yep.
There's a few question marks on a couple. I won't say, but we'll
It's
just
all right.
leave it there.
I can read.
Yeah, but I don't mind watching the footy. It's good. Isaac would be the same. We'd obviously have a few mates at different clubs. So I've got a mate at Port Adelaide who I like to watch, Kane Farrell. So yeah, when you have mates playing at different clubs, it's good to watch them, I think.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, very similar. I like to tune in. I usually watch a lot of the night games.
Okay.
But yeah, love it.
We've been pretty lucky. Friday and Saturday night games they've tended to be blockbusters. You guys are nearly featuring in all of them as well, which is pretty bloody good. Outside of the AFL, what's your other favourite sport to watch?
I love tennis. My favourite player is Nick Kyrgios.
Okay.
And Milos Raonic.
What do you mean, surprise, surprise? What?
Yeah, Nick Kyrgios and Milos Raonic. So I love watching them, and the Com Games have caught my eye as well. So it's good to just watch a lot of different varieties. And Peter Bowl got silver the other day, and he was really cool to watch. So I like watching the athletics.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I love watching the basketball. Big LeBron James fan, so
Yes.
if he's ever on TV, I'm always trying to tune in.
Yeah, tune in on that one. Is there a song or any music that gets you pumped and up and about? Is there something is there a go-to?
That's Isaac. He's the music man.
We before every game listen to a song called "Run This Town." I don't know if anyone's heard of it.
Yep.
A few people might have, and all the boys actually end up singing it. So it's like a little choir pre-game. It gets us up and about. So that's probably our number one song at the moment.
I like that. Is there anything that you go to, Jack? Is there anything?
Yeah, that obviously in the warm-up. I'm more of a chill music. Sticky Fingers, Spacey Jane, Lord, Chet Faker.
Triple J boy.
Yeah, Triple
All
J.
right,
So,
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's my vibe.
Give me this one, boys. You've been handed a first-class ticket to travel anywhere in the world. Where are you going and why?
Bali. No, I'm taking this.
No, you're not.
Nah, I'm going to the Maldives.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. All right, nice.
That's actually a great call.
Yeah.
I'm joining you. We'll go together.
Look out. TikTok, here we come.
No
All right.
phones.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, well done. Hey, do you have that one mate that likes to give you advice on your footy? You have one mate? Might be your dad, I don't know.
Yeah,
I do.
my dad is a big advocate of thinking he's still better than me, so that's definitely one person that gives me advice.
Okay.
Mate, I'm not sure.
Okay.
My housemate that I live with always likes to talk to me about my disposals. At the moment, I haven't been getting much of the footy, and the first thing I do when I walk in the door is, "You only had 9 touches?" I'm like, "Mate, I'm fat enough as it is." And yeah, here he is. So yeah, he always tries to razz me up, but I've figured out a way to block him out now.
Yeah,
Defend first, though.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, all right. Hey, how are you with flying for interstate games, boys? Leg room, headphones, pillows, blankets. What's the go for you? What do you need? Maybe stocked up on Netflix and Stan? I don't know. You tell me.
The flights are not great at the moment. We used to fly by ourselves.
Yes.
And now we have no money, so we're flying with the public, so it's a bit tight. It's definitely that. I'm not that happy about it. I like my own space, but can't complain, really.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm a big headphones, Netflix,
Yep.
music, and that's me set.
Yeah, okay. I've got a couple of multiple choice ones for you, real nice and quick. Do any of the following things infuriate or frustrate you? Okay, waiting in a queue, being stuck in traffic, being put on hold, waiting for a green arrow at a set of traffic lights, streaming service or internet buffering, waiting for the microwave to finish, or not getting a head high free kick.
The last one.
I threw the last one in.
But apart from that, being put on hold, I absolutely hate that.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
I think mine would be traffic because I was sitting in traffic for 4 years driving all the way back from Richmond to Donvale, so I got a bit sick of it.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. You must choose one of these life-changing moments, okay? Your partner is giving birth to your first child. You have to be there. Your best mate is getting married on a yacht in Monte Carlo and he wants to shout you an all-expenses-paid trip. You're playing in an AFL Grand Final or you've won an Access All Areas pass to see your favourite band on the planet. Which one are you choosing?
I'd love to be on a yacht watching Isaac get married in Monte Carlo.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good answer.
But this year, 2022 Pies flag would be pretty good.
Well, the people happy with that answer, Jack?
Yeah, I second that.
Yeah, good. All right. Here's your last one. One of the following is placed in front of you. Which one are you choosing? A cream bun, meat pie, custard tart, vanilla slice, glazed or cinnamon donut, or chocolate?
About 4 years ago, it would have been a meat pie when I was chubby. But now chocolate. I love chocolate.
Yeah.
Twix is my favourite.
Nice.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'll love a donut. I'll probably go with a donut there. Yeah.
Glazed, cinnamon?
Yeah, glazed donut. That's me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the boys. Well done, guys. All right, as I said, that's just us getting to know them a little bit better. We don't try and go too footy talk onto you, but we are going to go football now because we do want to talk about this round that's coming up. Can't believe we're up to round 22 already, but here we go. It's Friday, August the 12th. This is going to kick off round 22. It's St Kilda in 9th position versus Brisbane in 5th, 7:50pm at Marvel Stadium. Saints coming off a 45-point loss to the Cats. Lions with 33-point winners over the Blues. What do you think here, tips-wise, boys?
I don't really rate either sides, to be honest. St Kilda and Brisbane, they're not going that well, but hopefully St Kilda win.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say Brisbane because I don't really like St Kilda that much.
Every answer works here, Isaac. It's beautiful. Saturday, August the 13th, we'll go to this game. It's Adelaide in 15th versus North Melbourne in 18th. I think these two are playing for I couldn't give a stuff cup.
Yeah,
which
this
should be
doesn't
good.
matter. You could probably skip this.
Yeah. It is at 1:40pm at Adelaide Oval. Crows beat the Eagles in Josh Kennedy's last game by 16 points. What a way to go out, though, with a bag of 8. Roos showed a bit of spirit going down to Sydney by 38. Tips-wise?
Skip. No. Adelaide. The Crows.
Crows?
I'm going to back North in here.
Yeah.
Ooh, underdog. I can feel it. I can feel it brewing.
Wow. All right, there you go then. 1:45 at Marvel, this game. Bulldogs in 10th position versus GWS in 16th. Dogs season hangs by a thread after going down to Freo by 17. Giants gave it to the Bombers to the tune of 27 points. Fiery clashes when these two clubs meet. This one will be at Marvel, though. Who do you think?
Dogs season on the line. They need a win, so I'll go the Dogs.
Yep.
And they're really strong at Marvel as well, so... Yeah, doggies.
Yeah, back it in. All right.
Yep.
Let's go to this game, 4:35pm at Metricon. It's Gold Coast in 11th position versus Geelong in 1st. Suns went down to the Hawks by 7. Cats, like the Pies, with 11 on the trot and looking every bit final contenders. Easy as it looks on paper, or...?
I'm going to go Gold Coast, so the Pies can be on top of the ladder.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm on that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, everyone's down with that. All right, 5:40pm, Optus Stadium in Perth. West Coast versus Freo. The Derby clash in Perth. Freo 17-point winners, Eagles 16-point losers. What do you think here, boys, the Derby?
Yeah, pretty easy Freo, I reckon.
Yep.
Yeah, Freo will get up.
Yeah, too easy. All right, let's go to this game, 7:25pm, MCG. Melbourne in 3rd position versus Carlton in 7th. D's lost to the one-trick ponies by 7 points. Just testing to see if anyone's awake. No. Yeah. Carlton lost the one they really didn't want to, and to make matters worse, they've now lost their captain for, I wrote down here, 2 weeks.
The season.
I think they're appealing it again.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Massive game for both clubs. What do you boys think, tips-wise?
Without Cripps, it's going to be hard. They've got a good midfield, so I'll go the D's.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they'll be hungry after last week. I reckon the D's, so
okay.
come out frying.
Nicely said. Sunday, August the 14th, it's Richmond in 8th position versus Hawthorn in 13th. 1:10pm at the MCG. Tigers had a big 38-point win over Port, letting everyone know that they're not done with yet. And as I said before, the Hawks went down by 7. Richmond versus Hawthorn, MCG.
I like the Tigers, so the Tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing unreal. And I love Shai Bolton. He's a very good player. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to go to Tiggs.
That's Isaac's boyfriend. He loves him that much.
Yeah, he's my one player that I really do like in the league. He's a good player.
Okay. All right. This game, it's at 3:20 p.m. It's the SCG City versus Collingwood. We'll talk about that in greater detail shortly. Let's go back to this game. 4:40 p.m. at Marvel. It's Essendon in 14th position coming up against Port Adelaide in 12th. Bombers lost by 27. Port lost by 38. Questions will be asked about both clubs' performance over the 2022 season, including the questions about the coaches. What do you think here, boys?
I'll go Port because my mate plays there.
Yep.
Yeah, I wrote Port, so I think I'll go.
That's what's going to happen there. Now let's go back and discuss this game. It's Pies v Swans in our next little segment, which is called Tell Me More. Churning through it, boys. This is fantastic. Each week we ask the panellists to give their thoughts and opinions on all things happening in and around football. We're not trying to break the news here. We just want to get your thoughts and opinions. This week, round 22, Pies v Swans, Sunday afternoon SCG game kicks off at 3:20. Let's discuss it. Swans are looking like the real deal, but they are also a bit of a smoky. I reckon they're probably not on everyone's radar, but they're playing some bloody good football. They're coming off a 73-point thrashing of GWS 2 weeks ago and a 38-point win over the Kangas from the weekend. They've got a good mix of experience and fresh and emerging talent, excitement machines like Papley, Heaney, Blakey, Mills, Florent and Warner, with the two brothers McCartan and Rampy down back. They're a good side. Last week, how good was the start? Bruzzy onto Langdon. Huh? Whoa. Then, just for argument's sake, Pendle, Steelo and DeGoey all joined in, you know. Let's get stuck into that.
Elliott, which I loved as well. That was the best part.
How was that? I know it's been discussed. Yes, it was written on the whiteboard. You boys came out and you were all fired up for it. But that start was electric. That was a really good game of football. I think everyone that loves football was going to be tuned in to watch it, and you weren't let down. Now that's playing for each other and the club and the jumper. That's what I wrote down there, because that I've seen so many comments across different social media pages since that game about how other supporters wish that that's the kind of thing their team would do. Go in and back each other to the hilt, you know, and support each other, the club, the jumper. You wear it for a reason. I thought that was really passionate. 17 other clubs all stood up and they took note. If the last 11 wins haven't already done that, you made a statement by doing it on the big stage on Friday night. The Cameron to DeGoey goal is brilliant, cohesive football, reading the play and understanding of each other. That's what you guys have got. It's a cohesion. Every club at the moment is struggling to find cohesion, and the ones that aren't winning good football, or at least winning games of football, haven't got that cohesion. Tell us a little bit about that. Like, why have you guys got it? What is it?
Yeah, I've got really good coaches at the moment. It's been good to bleed them in to the system, and we had a system down back that we believed in, and it's always been good since forever, since Bucks was there. And our backline's really strong, and then it was just a matter of joining our defence into our offence, which we were doing this year, where last year we were a bit slow. So it's good. We're getting exciting goals. The Cameron to DeGoey goal was pretty crazy. We're just playing really good footy. The backs, the mids, the forwards, we're linking up together, and you can probably touch on it a bit more, I guess. Just before you do, because I'll go on to this, because I wanted to allude to it, and this is where it's going to bring you in. I love that it was Jamie's 150th. I mean, how good's that football are you playing at the moment? Absolutely brilliant. I love that it was Jamie's 150th. He's been at the Pies now for 10 years, and during this time he's missed 89 games through injury. I bring that up because I've had him on the show way back when Travis Cloke was still at Collingwood. But he's been on the show, I think about 10 times. And he was having injury after injury after injury, and I was texting him and going, I hope it's all well. I hope you get through that. After the game, and I saw a little thing that you did on TikTok saying that was the best game of football you've ever been involved in, having him kick that goal. You were on the bench at the time, and he sailed it through. It was brilliant. It was brilliant for him, more so than anything else that needed to happen in anyone's world. You get sliding door moments. I talk about the smother of Nick Rewalt that happened in the 2010 grand final, which was done by Heath Shaw. The same grand final, 2010, the ball bounced the wrong way for Stevie Milne.
you know. But there are life-changing moments that happen for people and for a reason. Those was one of those for Jamie. It was a movie out a long time ago called Mr. Destiny, and it's one of those things where it's the difference between what can happen if you do make the goal or you don't make the goal. He made the goal and he's put his name in history. I thought it was bloody brilliant. I go on a bit because I love Jamie Elliott and I'm really proud of him. He's had a torrid run of luck, so it is so bloody good to see him happy and playing amazing football. His 3 goals the other night, and this is where it's now going to start to come in to affect you. His 3 goals the other night came from his tackling pressure. Like, that's brilliant. He's not just accepting the ball, he's waiting for it to come in, he's hoping it'll come in, but if it doesn't, then he's there and his tackling pressure's right on. It's a real credit to his hard work and determination to get back on the playing field and obviously to be able to do that. Even better for him and the Pies faithful is that he's just signed on for another 3 years, which is fantastic. Well done, Billy. Another highlight from the other night was Bruzzy's State of Origin tackle on Neil Bullen. You guys had a good look at that, watched it probably a few times over?
Yeah, I think we watched it back 5 times a couple of days ago, so it was unbelievable.
And Bruzzy was probably up the front, press and play, rewind, play, rewind.
As you should.
It was that good. Tell me that doesn't bring a team to a new level of belief. On top of that, you've got Ash Johnson, who had 6 kicks and 4 goals, and it's only his 4th game at AFL level. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's going very well. It just adds another string to our bow, I think. I guess our forward line's so diverse now. We've got Tools, Mason, Ash, Checkers, and then our small skin had to work. Me, Bo, Billy, Geordie. So whoever said our forward line was shit, it's pretty good now.
How exciting is that? Seriously, just as you're reeling it off then, I'm getting goosebumps. But it's only his 4th game at AFL level in front of 70,956, and I think that most of those were Pies supporters. There's so much to like about the Pies at the moment. Your defensive pressure and your tackling pressure is elite. 11 in a row, you've won 9 games by 12 points and 6 in a row by 7 points. Wow. That's what I wanted to talk to you about, the defensive pressure. You're running off half-back, you know. How unbelievable is it knowing that you've all got belief in your structure? Players are moving forward to get the ball off the opposition when they're running forward, bring it back. It's just brilliant. It's great to watch.
Yeah, it's fun to play, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're playing an exciting brand of football where we just put pressure on the opposition and they eventually just cough it up and we just go straight back at them. It's pretty simple football.
Yeah.
And people scout it, but we still do it and we beat them anyway. So, it's been so fun, honestly.
I think something with that, they can scout it, but you can't take away pressure. No. So that's the thing that you can't really take away our game plan, which has been a real positive as well. That's probably why we've won so many in a row. They can't take it away.
That's brilliant. I love the passion and honesty from the coach. He talks with integrity and truth. He's not coming up with fancy words to dazzle you with science. It's basic football and player buy-in.
100%. Yeah. Player buy-in for sure. Yeah. I think that's the main part. Everyone's buying in and... when someone doesn't have that good of a game, someone else pops up and we're doing that, especially in the forward line. Someone's kicking goals one week, someone's not this week. And I'm sure that happens with the backs when someone's having a good game. Someone else covers and stuff like that. So, there's definitely good buy-in from the team.
Love it. Absolutely love it. What we saw the other night was stat sheets don't always dictate hunger or result. I like that bit. I wrote that. But it's true, it doesn't always dictate hunger or even result. Clearances inside 50s, clangers, hit-outs, turnovers, you were losing just about everything, but your tackling pressure and conversion got you across the line. I bring it up because in 2017 this style of manic pressure football won Richmond the flag, and there's no reason why you boys can't do the same.
Exactly right.
Yeah, good. All right, moving right along. It was all due to tackling in numbers, running in packs, applying pressure on the ball carrier, belief and buy-in from the whole playing group. It's exciting football to watch.
Yeah, it's great. I enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
Like our forwards, look, as you said, Billy, Bo, Guinea, the pressure that those boys put on is unbelievable. So I just get to sit back and the ball gets kicked to me. I'm like, how good's this? So it makes my job really easy, which is great.
I love it, mate. Well said. You run home as the Swans this week, then Carlton in a round 23 blockbuster. Again, I'm getting goosebumps, standing on the hairs on the back of my neck. I'm hoping that one, it'll go down. But first, it's the Swans. Can it be 12 in a row, and could the result be determined by under a kick? Where do you think this game will be won and lost? And just while I add, Josh Kennedy has hung up his boots after 290 games. Congratulations to him. But I want to give you boys the final words. Where do you think this game will be won and lost?
We play a very similar brand of football, so it's usually we out-pressure a team, but they're going to bring the heat as well. So I don't think it's going to be one-sided. I think it's going to be tough, hard, contested brand of football.
Great.
And hopefully we can convert on the scoreboard better than them.
Bloody oath.
Yeah, very well said. I think it's going to be a high-pressure game, high contest. They got some, unbelievable players, as you listed off before, and so do we. So it's going to be a great hit out again.
Oh, God, I can't wait. Put it on now. That's awesome. That's brilliant. Your tip, and if you dare a margin.
Pies by 1.
Yeah, it's definitely single digits, that's for sure. The way we're going.
I like it. Sneak it in with 1. Excellent. All right, that's it, folks. Could you put your hands together for them? Thank you. All right, what we're going to do here, I'll introduce a segment. It's called Simply the Best. All right, now what will happen here, Isaac? Each time that Paul buzzes in and gets the correct answer, you'll be just turning over that wonderfully elaborate score paddle that we've got there. Jack, you'll do the same every time that Frank gets one right. Are you both ready to go down the front?
We are.
Good, all right. Please, as I said, keep the microphone nice and close to your chin. You've got a few questions here. We'll get through them as quickly as we can. How many premierships is your club? Paul?
15.
Correct. There we go. He's off the mark already. Isaac was just about to have a drink of water and have a chat, and you've upset him. All right. Well done, mate. How many times has your team played in the losing grand final? Paul?
27.
27 is correct. Paul's been rehearsing, I think. This is great. Who is your team's captain? Paul.
Scott Pendlebury.
Correct. He's off the mark with 3. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Paul. Nick Dacos.
No. Frank, would you like to have a go? Frank.
No, sorry, don't know.
I'll give it to you again. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Paul.
No, I can't give it to you, Paul. You've already had a go. Frank?
Josh.
Yep, Josh Dacos.
Okay, well done. Good that your microphone's working. I like that part. So it means you are actually back in the game. Here we go. How many members does your club currently have? Closest within 1,000. Paul?
86.
I've actually got 92,256. You can have it, mate. That's good enough. That's a good score too, Well done. To the Pie supporters, I mean. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year?
Frank.
Paul.
17th.
Well done. What were you going to say, Paul? Frank?
17th.
Yeah, sure you were. All right. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I like that. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
Frank. 4.
No, unfortunately. Paul?
7.
No, unfortunately. It was 6. Bad luck. Neither of you got it right. What year did your team last win a grand final? Paul?
2010.
2010, correct. And who did they play?
St Kilda.
Correct, well done. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Frank.
Oh, Paul?
56.
Correct, it was 56, well done. Jack's not very happy up here. He's very competitive, Frank. Okay. Who was the Collingwood player that won the Norm Smith medal in that grand final?
Well, it was Scott Pendlebury, but according to Arnold Wright, it was Scott Emblebury.
No, that was actually at the end when he got handled the medal.
Yes,
yeah,
right.
but yeah, you're right. Scott Pendlebury it was. For 2 points, this is your chance, Frank. You can catch up here. Well, maybe not. All right. For 2 points, who was your club's leading goal kicker in 2021? Paul.
Checker.
Yes. How many goals, mate?
41.
No. Would you like to have a guess, Frank?
39.
No. It was Brodie Myercheck. You get 1 point there, Paul. It was 34. This is for 3 points. Player, year and votes. Listen to the entirety of the question. Who was the last Collingwood player to win a Brownlow medal? What year and how many votes did they poll? Paul.
Dane Swan, 2011, 34.
He gets all 3. Well done. Yeah, 3 points. Well done. Another chance for you to catch up, Frank.
Really?
Yeah. Not really, but anyway.
Yeah.
I just want to keep you encouraged. I'll give you 3 player names. Give me the combined total of all three jumpers, all right? I'll give you 3 seconds to add it up in your head. Once I get to the end one, listen to all three and then give me your total. Your first one, Josh Dacos, Nick Dacos, still side bottom.
Paul,
Paul,
66.
no. Would you like to have a go, Frank?
29.
Did you say 28?
9.
He said 29, did he? You broke for Collingwood, Frank?
No, Carlton, actually.
No. Yeah. 64 was the correct answer. Bad luck. Here comes the last question. This again, 3 player names. Give me their combined jumper numbers. Jack Crisp, Jeremy Howe, Darcy Moore.
Paul,
Yes.
94.
No. Would you like to have a go, Frank?
Yeah, 93.
Yes, yeah. Well done. That was so close. 3 versus 11, yes. No good. Well done. Congratulations. No good. Even when Jack tried to cheat for you, we still couldn't get you across the line. Paul, you are simply the best. Well done. Well done, mate. Frank, don't go away empty-handed, mate. You did really well. Paul, you were fantastic. Don't put your hands back. You haven't got it yet. $190 worth of earbuds from Yamaha. Okay. Wow. Congratulations. Well done. You don't go empty-handed, Frank. That's good for footy football. You're a champion. Well done. We'll introduce it though. It's called Cool World. All right. Here we go. This is what we're going to do, boys. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. If you just agree to the answer, you just get a point for it, okay? It's nothing too serious here. Have you ever Googled yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and?
Yes.
Yes, okay. A point each down the front. That's good. Do you watch replays of games that you feature in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's a point each down the front. Would you get a hair transplant if you were starting to go bald?
Yes.
I don't mind like the bald with the beard. I'd say no. Just run with it.
Cool. All right. Just 1 point down the front there. That would be going to Emily, okay? Have you ever said, do you know who I am, when lining up to get into a nightclub?
Yes.
No, I'm too shy to bring that one out. No. I'll let him say it and I'll just walk in with him.
I have.
Yeah, all right. Well done. Emily, you get that point. That's beautiful. Have you ever fudged a footy story to make it sound better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Had a bit of no.
I like that. All right, point each down the front. Have you ever really... I'll go with this one. Have you ever brought a present for your partner, but it was really for you?
No.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Can't think of it, but
no, that's
I
all right.
probably
All right. That's 1 point down the front. Cody, have you ever re-gifted a gift that was given to you?
Yes. A decanter.
Oh, wow. Yeah?
I don't drink wine.
Yeah, I think it was a gift card.
Yeah?
I didn't use it, so I was like, maybe
Wow.
just pass it on.
Nice. You don't actually have to tell me what the item was, but I appreciate your honesty. That's great. Have you ever pretended to be on the phone to avoid a conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
You look like you don't even have to think about that. That's a point each down the front. Like it. Are you on social media more than 4 hours a day?
No.
Yes.
Yes. There you go. Jack gets a point, Emily. Someone annoying is talking to you and they have parsley stuck in between their teeth. Do you tell them?
Yes.
No.
All right, that's 1 point to you, Cody. Here's your last question. You get upgraded at an event, a restaurant or a hotel, to VIP status because someone thinks you're someone that you're not. Do you say anything or just go along with it?
Don't say anything.
Don't
Go
say
on with it.
anything. Keep going.
That's it. There we go. We just wanted to find out about the boys. What was the score down the front? 8-7. Doesn't matter. They're both winners. It's great. Emily, Cody, you were fantastic. All you had to do was keep score and you've both done it. That's good for footy beanie for you, Emily, and a little prize pack inside there. And Cody, same for you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. You were both wonderful. And we appreciate you being part of it. Well done. But we'll introduce it first. It's called Say My Name. what's going to happen here, I'll introduce the segment as it goes. Grace, you're going to be playing on behalf of I've forgotten his name. No, I haven't. Jack Ginaman. And Cody, no, who have I got down there? Xavier, you're going to be playing on behalf of Isaac Quaynor, all right? That's how it's going to go. So what's going to happen here, boys, 45 seconds is going to be on the clock. If you think you know the answer, you give me the name, Christian name and surname. If you don't think you know the answer, just pass. So 45 seconds on the clock to get as many right from the current day list as you possibly can. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
No, I'll go. Oh, yeah, you go. I don't care. What?
Oh, you go.
Oh, yeah,
You can do rock, paper, scissors if you want.
Go on.
Yeah, right.
I'll go first.
Okay, so, yeah, there you go. Isaac's up first, so that means that you're going to be keeping score, Xavier. When you hear this noise, that means that he got it right and you flip the paddle over. When you hear this noise, that means that he didn't get it right and you'll hear me say correct or no, all right? So you'll be keeping score on this one. Xavier's going, excuse me. I've got to get it all right. I've got a lot of names going through my head. Isaac's going first. Your time will start on your first one. All right, here we go. Number 1.
Palapinski. Patrick Lipinski.
Correct. Number 9.
John Noble.
Correct. Number 41.
Brody Marchek.
Correct. Number 22.
Still side bottom.
Correct. Number 26.
Caleb Poulter. Reef McInnes.
Correct. Number 33.
Jack Ginneman.
Correct. Number 25.
Jack Crisp.
Correct. Number 4.
Brody Grundy.
Correct. Number 44.
Jack Madgen.
Correct. Number 7.
Josh Dacos.
Correct. Number 10.
Scott Penderbury.
Correct. Number 14.
Darcy Cameron.
Correct. Number 28.
Nathan Murphy.
Correct. Number 37.
Brad Maynard.
Correct. Number 15.
Kruger.
Nathan Kruger. Correct. Number 17.
Callum Brown.
Yes. All right. There you go. What do you finish up with, score-wise, down the front?
16.
16. Whoa. That's good, mate. That's not bad at all. Jack's looking pretty confident, I reckon. He's pretty happy about that score. So, Grace, you're going to be up on this one. You ready to go? Yes, good girl. All right. Here we go. Your time will start on your first one. Time starts now. Number 32.
Will Oscar Elliott.
Correct. Number 36.
Braden Sire. Nah, Harvey Harrison.
Correct. Number 18.
Finlay McRae.
Correct. Number 20.
Will Kelly.
Correct. Number 3.
Isaac Quaynor.
Correct. Number 8.
Trent Bianco.
Correct. Number 35.
Nick Dacos.
Correct. Number 6.
Tyler Brown.
Correct. Number 30.
Darcy Moore.
Correct. Number 23.
Jordan Rufford.
Correct. Number 13.
Tay Adams.
Correct. Number 46.
Mason Cox.
Correct. Number 21.
Trey Roscoe.
Correct. Number 19.
Arlo Draper.
Correct. Number 24.
Caleb Poulter.
Correct. Number 38.
Jeremy Howe.
Correct. Number 27.
Reef McGuinness. Cooper Millie.
Yes. Number 5.
Jamie Elliott.
Correct. Number 2.
Jordan DeGo.
Correct. Number... Score.
20.
Whoa. All right. 20 versus 16. Mate, good score. That's equal to the best score we've had so far this year. So, well done. You'll be able to turn up to the club tomorrow and go, hey, man, I know who you are. That is fantastic. We have 2 winners down the front. There are no losers. You both get to take away a That's Good Footy beanie and a little prize pack inside. Grace, could you reach around and grab that for me? Thanks, darling. Could you then put down your paddle and leave it there? And if I could get you to come over, Xavier, that's yours. Thank you very much for participating. You put your paddle down as well. Thank you very much for playing. Why don't you both come up and say hello to the guys? Go around that side. Come up and just quickly say hello to them. All right. High five. Grace, come on through. There we go. High fives. Thank you very much. You can go now. All right. No, I'm not going anywhere.
Sticking around.
Yeah. Hey, well done. Thank you very much. That was great to have you all here. Next week, I just need to let you know, I told you at the start of the show, we do 2 current day players from each of the 10 Victorian clubs. Get ready to boo. On August the 17th, we'll have from the Richmond Football Club, Noah Cumberland and Hugo Ralph Smith. both on the panel. Tickets are selling fast. I think there's only about 20 or so left. So, you can keep booing. It's all fine. If purchasing online, remember you can only get your tickets through the That's Good for Footy website, www.that'sgoodforfooty.com.au/events. Click on the links in the post on the That's Good Footy Facebook page. This will take you through to the ticketing platform, or you can now purchase your tickets at the door if it's not a sold-out show like tonight's was. These shows are recorded live at the Mulgrave Country Club in front of a live audience. That's you guys. All right? Thanks. If you'd like to be kept informed of the shows, it's very simple. Go onto the That's Good Footy Facebook page. That's where your photos will be. That's where you can get tickets to go to the games, because I give those away, as I told you. And it's also basically where you can go on and sign up and you can, get the information sent to you. So when there's another Collingwood show on and you don't go on Facebook very regularly, you will get an SMS sent to you telling you that this show is going to be on. So you can come along and be part of it. Now, please, it took us a lot of effort to organise and set up for today, and we really appreciate you all coming. But I need two other people that help me do all of this. One of them is Sam, who does the engineer down the back. Thanks, Sam. And the other is the gorgeous Sandy. Thank you. Well, you put your hands together for her. I can't do it without him. Some people say, what, it only takes 3 people to do these shows? And some people go, yeah, it looks like it only takes 3 people to do these shows. So either way you see it, we love doing it, and we're great that we got to present it and do it in front of you tonight. Now, while you're feeling in the loving mood that you are, could you please put your hands together for Isaac Quaynor and Jack Ginaman? You two boys were freaking awesome. Love your smile, love your attitude. Bloody love everything about it. Your first time on the show, your second time. Tell the fans what you thought about it.
Yeah, I had a ball. I love the interactions with everyone. Love the photos. A great crowd. So thanks everyone for coming out, and thank you to Damien for putting this all on as well.
Man, thank you. Thanks, mate.
Guys.
Thank you.
Let's get this premiership, eh?
And I've cleared it for you, so you can now
same
speak
as
freely.
Isaac. Thanks for having me on again. It's good. Second time round. Younger head, so it's better than Steelo. We can relate a bit better, which is good. But yeah, just want to say thanks everyone for coming, and thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you very much. I'm sure you'll agree you've got 2 wonderful ambassadors of the Collingwood Football Club. I'm glad you got to meet them tonight in a different light than you would normally get to see. This has been the That's Good for Footy panel show. My name is Damien. Thank you, everyone, and good night. Cheers. Thank you.
Every night.